if you're armed, just like with the rapper that just got killed, you know, same shit. You know, he put his trust in these people. He hired these people to protect him while he's out in their town. And now he's in a situation that started from a small conversation.
And they seen all this going on. This is what you trained to do. You seen all this going on, but never once did you step in and be like, all right, let me remove them, or let me do something. It wasn't until the last minute. Seriously? So talking can lead to a whole lot of shit.
Yeah, it can.
Right, from one.
So why do we want people to just keep talking? At some point, when do we put it in our minds like, okay, fuck that. You didn't make too many threats at this point.
Right, because how far is it going to go?
Before you got to do what you got to do.
Exactly.
Or before you stop it.
Exactly.
Like, hold up.
Well,
because it only takes a couple seconds.
Shit happens in minutes. Seconds.
It happens in seconds.
And when the police react, they react immediately.
Off impulse.
So do you think that we should be allowed to react immediately? I mean, if you get in a fight and you choke somebody out, you just defending yourself, right?
Yeah, fighting is different than a gun situation. A gun situation and fighting laws is two different things.
All right.
When you pull that weapon, it's got to be a self-defense situation, period.
It's a whole different ballgame at that point.
They're not going to look at it like the same incident with old boy you just talked about right now. Look at what they're going through. Look at what they're going through.
Okay, talk about it.
So, now they're talking about murder. They ain't talking about no self-defense because of how the whole situation plays out.
Right.
That's what it is. Self-defense is we tripping, you reaching for something, or you finna attack me with something. Now I'm finna do what I gotta do to protect myself. Now, if we arguing and all of this stuff like that, some people will walk away from the situation. Some will stay there and just let it escalate. But if you're going to be the one to stay there and let it escalate, then you might as well just pull out your thing and do what you got to do. But if you surrounded and all of this going on.
Well, you could be in a situation that you don't even know that you being surrounded. But you have this energy. So, just like with, the group, when they lost a member or whatever, and they was chilling with these people and they was kicking it, and it wasn't a threat. It wasn't a threat.
Not at first,
right. But it escalated.
How fast it progressed.
Not the situation, the conversation, the conversation escalated to different shit. Yeah, it escalated to different shit. And when they tried to walk away, that's when the shit had happened. But by then, it was already escalated.
It was too late. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was too late then. So those type of situations, chaos is going to break out.
But to me, the person who is paid and hired to protect me should have saw that, read it. It's time to go.
And that's why it should have, but here's this. That's why they say you got to have professional security for those type of situations to look for those type of things.
Right.
Because us as just regular people, we not trained to look for this and look for that. We just going off of impulse.
Well, tell me this.
Exactly. Impulse.
Well, tell me this. So after the weapon was used, why wasn't there? I mean, shouldn't there have been some reinforcement? I mean, if you're protecting a certain person and that's your job and you're supposed to be professionally able to protect this person, you've so-called protected other people that still lost their lives. But still, I mean, I would have questioned that anyway. But at the same time, if you are that person put in place, you're the cavalry. So you're like the police at that moment. So if somebody threatened my life, when do you take control of the situation? Is it after I'm shot, before the situation escalate.
A trained person would have got you out of the situation before it even escalated.
Okay, so
now,
moving forward,
I agree.
after I've paid you to protect me, and I'm shot now. I'm shot.
Hold on now.
Why haven't you used your weapon?
I understand that because they're not a trained person. They didn't pay a trained person. That's a street person. A professional, like I said, would have known what to do in those type of situations. That's why they keep hollering, you got to hire professional security.
But this is a known person that has been hired by previous other people that was in the same situation.
Yeah, but they wasn't
either was shot or lost their life.
Yeah, but it still boils down to trained person versus people who ain't trained. That's why it's
professional. Like bottom line, they wasn't professionally trained.
That's just who you with in the street. Like you might be known for this in the streets, but you still not no trained motherfucker and shit. Because if you was, you wouldn't know what to do. Nobody would have never got hurt. You would have moved who you was supposed to protect. You would have got him up. Yeah, you would have got him up out the situation.
Right.
Period.
So I see Leah.
That's what you trying to pay for. Huh?
Right. So we have a comment, Leah. She's commented that she feels that a woman have a reason to use deadly force due to all the shit that we encounter.
Okay. Talk about it.
That makes sense. That makes sense. As a woman, the rules should change a little bit. Because when your aggressor is a man, you're able to be overtaken. So when a man approach you and a man is being aggressive and he's actually coming towards you, what do you do? And are you able to take these forces that you need to take to stop this person and prevent this person from hurting you?
Especially if you got your kids.
And then that's when you go into self-defense mode. If they coming at you. When they
I believe you're 100% correct with that. Definitely, I think that a woman should be able to use deadly force on any situation when it comes to a man or being outnumbered or any situation.
Quick little story. I got pulled over one day. This is when I was still in Los Angeles. I got pulled over one day. My car gets searched, so on and so forth. Long story short, my knife come out. I had a double bladed knife. Both sides. And I'll never forget the officer asked me, why do you have this? Like, what is the reason for this? I said, I am a single mother.
Right.
With 4 children. I only had 4 at the time. 4 children. When I'm leaving the store, anything at night, anything could transpire. I need to be able to protect myself.
Right.
Do you know he closed it back up and gave it back to me?
Right.
He had nothing more to say to me on the level of my knife that I had.
Right.
You know what I'm telling you? Like, nothing.
And some knives are illegal.
Facts.
But the thing is with knives, they don't have to be registered. So you can assault somebody with a knife and they're not able to trace it back to you.
But I definitely feel a woman should definitely be misleading.
I understand
I feel you, baby.
At
any means necessary.
And how many women how many women lost their lives?
Any means necessary, my love. I don't know what nobody said.
And there's a lot of women in prison for using deadly force on their spouse.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Because you got into an argument, got heated, and you reacted.
Exactly.
Now, if he came at you, he put hands on you, you grab your knife and you do what you do, that's a self-defense situation.
But let's really
Right.
think about it, though. It's probably been just consistent. They done got beat up on so many times.
Or you just
So now this particular
or
time,
you flex.
you flex
Yeah,
like
you
you got
flex.
me fucked up.
Yeah.
Or it could have been the first time. It could have been the first time this motherfucker done tripped out.
And it ain't something they used to. Like, hold on. Where this
Right.
come from?
And I just
Yeah.
react.
And it was a reaction.
Okay, that's self-defense.
That's
self-defense. I don't see it
It's
no other way.
self-defense if I've been abused or if I haven't. If this was the first offense. See,
Yeah,
people
first
don't
offense,
understand.
second
A lot
time.
of women are offended or, going through shit with people poop and don't even report it.
Yeah.
And
That's
like
another
Leia
thing,
said,
too. You want to report it, so when you do what you do, it's already been reported.
yeah. So Leia, she said we're always the target. We're definitely always the target.
Because they feel like we're more vulnerable.
And not only
Yeah.
that, there's so many
And that's
situations
mainly
that we can be
the
caught up
situation.
in.
True. True.
Even with dating, you can go on a first date with somebody and they could have been targeting you for
From the very beginning.
months. And we are targeted.
All the time.
In so many different occasions, we're targeted with trafficking. We're targeted with abuse.
Mentally, verbally, all of that. That's where it starts.
And it's more abuse. Not saying it doesn't go the other way, but it's more abuse towards the woman.
So of course they see us as more vulnerable.
We are definitely the target. And I remember going in the store not long ago, and I carry my gun on me all the time. And I went in the store. It was around Christmas time, as a matter of fact, and I noticed this guy. He was leaving as I was coming in. And I looked right at him. I saw his face, everything. I didn't see what he had on, but I saw his face because he was getting in his truck and he was leaving. And I go in the store, I do my little shopping. It was a real quick run.
Right.
Next thing I see, this guy. And he's not buying anything. So I go to checkout. I see this guy. He has nothing. He's just following me. So now I'm on the way out the store. He following me. So I just start running. I just ran with my basket and ran to the car. You know what I'm saying? And he just saw me run. And I see where he had pulled his truck down a little ways. And I hurried up and, got my gun. Because I'm like, listen.
He saw
I'm
you as
finna
prey.
shoot.
He saw you as prey.
You're targeting me.
He saw you as prey.
And women are targeted all the time. So I suggest every woman to get protection by way of it being a gun, whether it's small or big, it don't matter.
A blade. I'm good with the blades. Blade. You can put a blade anywhere on your body. You hear
But
me?
you don't want to have to get too close and personal, because you don't want a person to be able to grab your blade or nothing like that. You want to be able to stop this person immediately before they cause you some harm. And if more women carry guns, more women will be protected.
Not every woman can get a gun, and I'm that woman. So you want to play with me? Okay, let's play. Cause I promise you, I'm gonna be like a little bitty black ant all over your ass. Do you hear me? You gonna feel me.
Right.
You gonna know that you tangled with my black ass.
But see, me, at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck if it's registered or not at the
I can
end
dig
of
that.
the day. If
can
I
dig
done
that.
saved my the day, if I done saved the day,